do have a problem. I have a problem with buying pencils. I don't need any more pencils. But, hear me out. These were half price on Amazon. Okay, so they came up on sale. It's advertised as, you know, one of the most popular, affordable coloring pencils at the moment. I didn't need them, but I have them. And I'm going to swatch them out for you, and we'll take a little look for them. We'll find out what makes them special and whether we need them. I've also kind of bought these as well, but there'll be another video on those later. That'll be the next one I'm going to do for you. So Arrtx. So I've been hearing a lot about them because these are supposedly, well, as you can see, artist quality, soft core, saturated colors. What do they mean by that? Big colors, big color. So soft core, we are likening these allegedly to prismacolor. Okay, so we're going to see if they are that soft, blendy kind of pencil, which I'm not a big fan of, if you know me. And we'll find out if these deliver what they say they're going to deliver, because I'm on their website now, and here's what they say. So I've got the 126 colors. They also come in a pack of 72, I think. So 126 vibrant and intense color. Colored pencils for adult coloring. Each pencil is numbered and named. The laydown is smooth and creamy. They are great for blending and shading, and great drawing pencils for adult coloring. Extraordinary dynamic blending. That's their words. Thick, durable leads resist breaking. You heard that here, okay. Arrtx Colored Pencils have a 3.8mm thick, durable lead which is wrapped tightly and correctly in tough, non-cracking basswood. I don't know who else uses basswood for pencils. But again, these are affordable. Their website at the moment, these are retailing at $60.99. Their own website, they are currently on sale for $54.99. And but as I say, I picked these up on Amazon for about $29 in sale. So I'll put a link down below anyway, and you can see if they're still going at that price, or, you know, whether you want them at all. Cute packaging. They also say that it comes with a protective vertical insert box organizer. Easy to store and carry, effectively keeps pencils organized and easy to find the color you need. Good, because my pencil cases are full. So these excuse me. These I am wanting to just leave in its own box and let it live in its own house, and I can just grab them when I'm doing just something crafty and I'm not doing like a big art piece or a big coloring, you know, in one of my best books or anything. These I just want to have just to grab. They don't come in open stock, so, you know, I just want to burn through them. Okay, so what makes Arrtx Premium Colored Pencils the perfect choice for adult coloring books? Again, this is their own website, this is their own words. 1. Having a rich pigment content will ensure a smooth coloring of colors. 2. Available in a wide variety of colors, blendable, and has a wide range of colors selection for beginners to start with. And 3. Those quality colored pencils for adults coloring have a sturdy wax-based core which glides smoothly on the paper. Now, so these are an imported brand, as you can probably tell, which is, you know, reflected in the cost. There is no light fast information that I can see at the moment. We'll see if there's anything on the inside, but even if there was, I probably would be hesitant to believe any, you know, rely on these for any light fast projects anyway. Coloring books is fine. Coloring books mostly live their life closed. So I've printed off their own color chart from their website. I've punched it because I'm gonna do a new pencil video for you so you can see my pencil collection, but I'll also include how I store my color charts. We've got 2 cute little boxes on here, so I'm going to do 2 layers. I'm going to do a soft layer and I'm going to do a burnished layer so that we can see the difference. So let's start with the packaging. And as always, I'm so dainty and delicate when I open up things. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. this is the sturdy packaging that they claim. Okay, I'm not. It's cardboard. It's okay. It's okay. Let's have a look. Right, the lid is off. You've got all the colors on the back here, so you can kind of get an idea. To me, that looks like a lot of yellows. There seems to be a lot of yellows in there. I don't know if it's just me, but I would rather have different greens and purples and blues than yellows, because I feel like, I don't know, there's only really a warm yellow and a cool yellow, and then anything too similar, I don't seem to be able to see the difference between the yellows too well. Okay, here's a thank you card. Use their hashtag. Okay, fair enough. You've got 2 sections. Looks like they're already, hopefully, I thought they were arranged, but we've got some greys into the yellows, into the metallics. So it looks like I'm going to have to organize these as we go. When you take the pencils out, little foam inserts. Okay, and we have a few neons, and I think there's a few metallics. Yeah. Okay, so we have a few metallics, we have a few neons. I'm not too fussed on those anyway, but I'm going to swatch them. I've got them, so I'll do it. So now I'm going to swatch these out. I'm not going to talk through anything here, so I'm just going to speed this next part up so you can skip ahead. If watching somebody color is the equivalent of watching paint dry for you, that's fine. Jump forward in the video and we'll chat about them. If anything does come up when I'm coloring these, particularly as they're talking about their sturdy, strong cores that will not break, I think if there's anything contrary to that, I'll point it out. But again, I'm not going to be too critical on these pencils because of the price point, and that's fine. And this is what I try to say about the Prismacolors, is the Prismacolors being a really good pencil, that's fine, but the price point has to reflect the quality. Okay, so if these are comparable, as I'm led to believe, to Prismacolors, yes, okay, without the light fastness, so they're not going to be the same league for an artist anyway. But you know, I can be a little bit more lenient with any quality issues because you know, I paid $30 for these. What do I expect? But let's find out. I'll start swatching and you can enjoy some pleasant music. Okay, so I have stretched my hands out. That was a lot of coloring. It's the burnishing that does it for me. My hands don't like that much burnishing. A lot of fallout, so kind of crumbly, but not the worst. But definitely, it's on the crumblier end of things, but that's to be expected because soft pencil. A nice range of colors, actually. I was a bit worried about all the yellows on the packaging, but I can see that we've got different depths and different oranges and in that as well, so it's okay. I would like to completely rearrange this entire color chart. I like to have my colors in some kind of blendable order. So I'm probably, if these do become used frequently, I will end up chopping this color chart up and moving things around. The white, I tried to little opacity test to see how it does up here over its own green background, and I wouldn't say they're very opaque based on that. And likewise, I tried the same with this very, very neon yellow, which looked very encouraging because it was very, very fluorescent, way more fluorescent than what the camera can pick up. But again, not that opaque. So opacity wise, not nothing to write home about. Storage wise, this was interesting because obviously they seem quite flimsy, but they do drop down into their holes again nice and easily. So it could be a nice way to grab a pencil. The middle row is a bit more problematic. You can't really, I mean, you're going to have to pull out a pencil and see if it's the right color. So I'm not sure about the box for long-term storage. I had one pencil that's name was wrong on the color chart. So on the color chart we have Verdant green, that's actually fern green, but the AT5426 was the same, so I just assumed that name got changed somewhere in translation or something like that happened. Nice, they swatched down. You got to remember this is copier paper, so this is not any decent paper for coloring pencils, but I do all my swatches on just basic paper because I don't care so much about using my best paper for a swatch. So I was able to get the 2 layers on, but I do wonder whether what the blendability is like. So I'm gonna grab, because I like the pastel options in here, I'm just gonna grab a couple of pencils and see about making a blend and see if I like that. So, but this is the thing, now I need to try and find where these pencils are in here, because even though they were all in the correct order, the number of rows and columns doesn't match up with however many rows we have here. So what's this? And also I don't feel like the paint caps are very similar to the colors. Asparagus green, so that's that one. So I need to move, let me think, I gotta go further up. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be difficult to find a color. Right, so for example, this one is pastel green. And as you can see, you know, it looks like it's another cream, but there we go. So picking out the colors is going to be a problem. So pastel green, let's go for the true green and emerald. Let's try that. So where are we here? Parrot green. Actually, yeah, let's keep things simple. Let's do parrot green and ocean green. But that's quite a big jump between here and here. So if I just throw in another random green, we'll go from the greens to the turquoisey color. So there's the pastel green. I'm just going to do some light layers first. Parrot green. Ocean green. Second pass. Third pass. I'm starting to get the ice rink effect now, so it's starting to be quite a slick surface there. So that's about all this paper will take. But I want to see if they start smudging together like other wax pencils. Okay. I think that's looking like a really nice blend. It's got a lovely blend to it, actually. We've got the waxy sheen on it, that's to be expected. You saw how much I had to dust the bloom off. That's pretty standard for the entry price pencils. Do you need them? What do you have already? Do you have, are you getting into pencils? These would be a lovely place to start. And then if you, because I don't see why you can't learn how to do good pencil techniques and coloring with these. I think these would be a very affordable way to learn how to master your pencils and then move on to a better line that has an open stock range for you. Definitely the softer side of things. A lot of people like to get started with the softer pencils rather than something like a polychromos, which is a firmer lead inside. I think they're very nice. I think that I don't need them because I have, you know, pencils that I enjoy using already and open stock lines of pencils. So I will use these because I have them. They will probably stay on my desk so that I can just pull them out and do some coloring just whenever. But I think I'm going to get frustrated pretty quickly with the box storage item, especially if these ones in the middle, as they start to get sharpened, they're going to be more of a pest to get out. But I'm going to want to have to rearrange all of these colors and color orders anyway. Yeah, okay. So do you have these, and do you have some great colorings with these? I think they're worth it. I think for the $30 that I paid, it was a no-brainer. It was, you know, why wouldn't I get them for $30? But in terms of anything particularly stand out, I mean, they're very cute with the little star pattern on them. So they're really nice to have out on the desk. They're quite decorative. The whole branding is very cute and definitely reminds me of a very sophisticated kind of coloring experience. But don't need them if you have a load of pencils already. So yeah. Nice range of colors. Not really sure what else to write home about. Not very opaque. A lot of bloom and fallout, so be ready with your dusters to remove that. But I definitely think that you should aim for something like this if you're going to get a real entry-level price. These are the ones you should go for. I mean, I definitely recommend these if you're starting out, or you want like a travel set, or to get for your kid or something like that, to get into pencils. This is a great one. This is a great box set. There's nothing wrong with this. Anyone can get started and learn how to work with pencils with these. As always, I mean, like, unless you have a reason to use, silver. I mean, there's not even that much metallic to them. They have got a bit of metallic, that silver and gold, but again, kind of pretty pointless. It's pretty redundant. If you like metallic pencils, get a set of the Faber-Castell, not Faber-Castell, the Derwent metallic pencils. Those ones are the best that I've come across so far. And again, with the fluorescent, I'm not quite sure why we would have a fluorescent, because as always, and again, you can't see this on the camera because fluorescence doesn't pick up too well, but the yellow is very fluorescent, and then the oranges and pinks are always never that as fluorescent. I mean, this is like highlighter yellow, and it's great. So from a stationary perspective, that's great. But so those 5 pencils are kind of probably not really anything that I'm going to be using. The black seems pretty black. It seems pretty opaque. Again, I swatched it out on top just to see, how opaque it was. Good pencil. But yeah, the reason they're a winner for me is the price. So would I pay $60 for them? Oh, now I don't know, because you can get a lot of pencil for $100. So if you just take that budget up, I mean, if you can't get them for 30, but they're coming up at 60, I would probably say hold out, and if you're going to $100 anyway, get something else instead. But to add to your collection, sure, go for it. Size comparison. What do I have to hand? Here's my polychromos for a size comparison. So they're more like that size, or are they more like a Prismacolor? They feel a bit more bigger than the Prismacolor, I think, but they're about, they're pretty comparable. I've got the Luminance here, smaller than the Luminance, slightly. So yeah, it's a dainty pencil, but it's not, it's like normal size pencil. Well, I hope that helped. Have fun, keep coloring. Next up, I'm going to try and film for you is the Faber-Castell Black Edition, mainly to see how they work on black. So I'm going to swatch those out in the next video on white and black. So hopefully you can stay tuned and see me soon. And take it easy.